Guys, welcome to Wednesday's math lesson. We are going to, again, work on those PowerPoint slides that you guys will take out your whiteboards, your markers, and your socks. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get the screen ready to share with you. Okay, so here we go. Just like yesterday when we worked on how to make the number 6, we are going to be working on how to make the number 7. So they're using a tens frame just like yesterday. And they have 5 reds on the top and 2 yellows. So we could say 5 plus 2 makes 7. They also have our number line down here as well. And we will be working with both of those strategies today. Okay, and just like yesterday, when we worked with the little boy on the monkey bars, we're gonna go ahead and look at this train. And I want you to look carefully and just talk about some things that you noticed about this train. So you guys can go ahead and pause me. All right, hopefully you guys talked about that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tires. You could have talked about there's 1, 2, 3, 4 total cars. You could have talked about that this one's carrying bricks or this one's carrying coal, all different types of things that we could have discussed about those trains today. Now I want you guys to look at the next train and talk about how it is alike. And then I want you to talk about how it is different. So go ahead and pause me. All right, hopefully you guys had some really good discussions about, hey, the fact that they're both carrying black coal, they're both carrying brown bricks, they both have 2 windows in the middle. And hopefully you talked about that one train is going to the left and one train is going to the right. So that's definitely a way that they are different. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the commutative property, and that just means that we're going to keep the numbers exactly the same. We're just going to learn how to add them in a different order. So we're going to use cubes to represent these different color trains. And you notice the first engine train is red, and the next engine trains are blue. So watch what we're going to do. Oh, I like the way that Olivia is sitting so nicely. I like the way that Victoria is sitting. Okay, so we have 1 red plus 3 blue. Go ahead. What do you think the answer for 1 plus 3 is? Go ahead and raise your hand. Great job. 1 plus 3 is 4. Now, remember, we're going to use the same numbers. We're just going to put them in a different order. So if we did 1 first, what number do you think is going to go first this time? Awesome. Hopefully you guys said 3. So if we look at our train this time, we can see the 3 blue first and the 1 is going to go last. And if we count these, we should get 4 just like we did up top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So we have 1 red plus 3 blue, and down here we have 3 blue plus 1 red. And the answer is still 4. All right, so we can have any numbers, but in a different order. All right, so if you guys think about this, I might say I have 1 red dog and 3 yellow dogs. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I can reverse it and I can say I have 3 yellow dogs and 1 red dog. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same numbers, just in a different order. All right, so you guys are going to have a chance to do this now. Get out your whiteboards and your marker. Here we go. We have 6 dogs and 2 cats. So I want you guys to go ahead and draw a picture to represent this and then write your equation and then the answer. You can go ahead and pause me. Okay, hopefully you guys discussed that 6 plus 2 more made 8. Now, what I would like you to do is reverse that. So we have 6 dogs. They're going to use 6 red plus 2 yellow. And let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now they're going to reverse it. What number is going to go first this time? Great. You should have said 2 is going to go first because last time the 6 went first. So if we look over here, and we're going to have 2 first, just like you guys said. Kiss your brains. Super smart. Now we're going to have this 6 come after it. And let's count them and make sure it still makes 8, because if it's the same numbers, we should get the same sum. So let's go ahead and count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Same numbers, just in a different order. So you look right here, we had 6 first, then we have 6 last. Over here we had 2 last, now we have 2 first, and they both make 8. 8 and 8. So 2 plus 6 equals 2. I'm sorry, 6 plus 2 equals 2 plus 6. And you can see the same numbers, they're just in a different order. So you guys are going to go ahead and wipe your boards down, and you're going to solve this one. 1 plus 8. Go ahead, friends. You can pause me. All right, perfect. Hopefully you guys said 1 plus 8 equals 9. And now if we reverse it, what number is going to go first? Go ahead and raise your hands. Oh, I like the way that you're raising them so quietly. All right, perfect. Should be 8 plus 1. So if you guys look at this, we had 1 plus 8 equals 9. Then we reverse it, 8 plus 1 equals 9. Same numbers, they're just in a different order. All right, guys, go ahead and wipe your boards down. And we know that 1 plus, so there's our 8 red dots, and they added 1 more. And 1 plus 8 equals 8 plus 1. They both have an 8, and they both have a 1. All right, so we're going to go ahead and solve one more of these. I want you guys to go ahead and draw your picture and solve 3 plus 2, and then solve the opposite, 2 plus 3. Go ahead, friends, pause me. All right, hopefully you guys said 3 plus 2 equals 5, and then reversed it and said 2 plus 3 equals 5, just like this. 3 plus 2 equals 5, reverse, 2 plus 3 equals 5. Same numbers, just in a different order. All right, you're doing awesome. Go ahead, wipe those boards down. You're going to solve 4 plus 1. Go ahead, draw a picture. Write down your equation, and then I want you to solve the opposite of it, our commutative property, 1 plus, oh, sorry. Go ahead and solve the opposite and write down that equation. I almost gave you the answer. All right, I gave you a big hint, but hopefully you guys were still able to solve it on your own. So 4 plus 1 equals 5, and then 1 plus 4 equals 5. Again, same numbers, they're just in a different order. All right, we are going to look at a really great video in a second. And it's going to talk to you guys about the fact that we can add any numbers in a different order, as long as the numbers stay the same. Okay, so I'm going to put the volume on this, if I can remember how. Okay, let's see if I can do it with volume. Doesn't look like I'm. I know there's a button somewhere, but okay, so we're just going to look at this video and we're going to talk about it instead of singing it. It's called Turnaround Facts. And I want you guys to go ahead and look where it says 1 plus 3, 3 plus 1. So you can see same number, the only difference is they're in a different order. So if we have 3 plus 2, I want you guys to raise your hand and tell me what the opposite of 3 plus 2 would be. Go ahead, pause me. Okay, perfect. Hopefully you guys said 3 plus 2, the opposite is 2 plus 5. Okay, so now we have 2 plus 5 equals 7. What is the opposite of 2 plus 5 equals 7? Go ahead and pause me. Okay, perfect. You guys should have said the opposite of 2 plus 5 equals 7 is 5 plus 2 equals 7. And here we go. Yep, there it is. 5 plus 2 equals 7. Sorry, I think I paused it by accident. Here comes another one, and we'll pause and talk about that one. 3 plus 1. Oh, what's the opposite of 3 plus 1? Raise your hand quickly. Okay, perfect. Yes, 1 plus 3 equals 4. So we're going to go ahead and just see them. Our sum is always seen the same if we are working with the same numbers. And so we've already done the 2 plus 3 and 3 plus 2 equals 5. So great job, friends. All right, so what we're going to do next is I'm going to give you the directions for the rest of the math lesson. You guys are going to go ahead and work on that worksheet with Miss Simonton. Remember, the whole idea is for us to help you just a little bit, and then you're going to work on your own, okay? Turn that noggin all the way to superpower strength. When you finish, you can just put your thumb up. She'll just go ahead and check your work, and then you can go to your math rotation. Remember, we're working on going to that computer, going to iReady, going to math, not math games, but the actual math lessons where it should be a green box if I'm correct. Then the rest of you guys will go into the project rotation or onto your word problems. Remember with the word problems, we're working on that open number line that you guys are creating your own problems. If you're on the project, you actually get to draw a picture of those dogs. You know, Miss Walls loves dogs. So I'm going to share that screen with you. And you can see here our open number line. And then here's our example from yesterday. Brennan has 4 cupcakes and he gets 2 more cupcakes. And we're going to go ahead and make those jumps. 1, 2, and 4 plus 2 makes 6. So please, on every single problem that you're making, make an open number line for it. Okay. And then Miss Simonton will choose some friends to share their word problems with us so that we can solve them with you. So I'm going to show you the other one because I know yesterday I had a little bit of a problem trying to pull that up by myself. So it's going to, okay, I don't think that one's going to come up. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get it up this way. I might not be able to, but I am going to try. Okay, I'm not sure if you get, oh, you can see it. Okay, if you guys can see those dogs, but Sean has 4 dogs and Caitlin gives him 3 more. So you can see my pictures of the dogs. 4 plus 3 equals 7. So you guys are going to make your own problems. Please do not go past the number 20. Okay, we cannot use 100. We could never draw 100 dogs. That would take us too long. Okay, friends. So I know that Lexi loves dogs too, so she might choose that her sister Caitlin has 5 dogs and her friend Victoria gets 3 more dogs. How many dogs do they have all together? And then I would put 5 in my head and draw my 5 dogs and count on what comes after 5, 6, 7, 8, and she would draw those dogs. Okay, so Miss Simonton's going to work with you guys on your worksheet, and then you guys will be able to work on your own. You're going to do fabulous. Keep those noggins rocking, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.